Okay, so I actually found the error that I was hunting in the other session. I think so. I took a screenshot actually. Let me just see if I can find it in the and I'm gonna try to reproduce this on the laptop. I did reproduce it on the phone, and I'll need to find it out. Give me a second. So, I will definitely need to find this out. There you go. So this actually happens. So this happened on mobile. Okay, let's try to this happened on mobile, and it was a picture image of a fridge on Google image of a fridge full of food. So let's first of all try it on desktop. Now we have a new feature, by the way, a new utility thing where I just can copy an image and paste it here. So, and I'm gonna say, give me a recipe using at least 5 ingredients of the fridge. So, give me a recipe using at least 5 ingredients from the fridge image. I think that works on desktop. We just this is actually super odd. Why would it work on desktop and it wouldn't work on mobile? This is gonna be a hard one to hunt, man. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens because this is definitely something that yes failed to extract. Okay, but oh, look at this. But actually, it happened. It actually happened on desktop as well. Okay. Oh, maybe it's really because there's no specific recipe. So maybe it's just adapting the prompt because it actually works. So if I use like, let's say, uh so image of an omelet. If I take an actual recipe, a recipe for this dish on the image. Doesn't actually. Let's see. I believe these. I believe these actually should work because there's an actual cook meal. Okay, now it failed because of JSON, but I think that is something that happens sometimes. So let's just refresh the whole thing. And let's go and say, look, copy image recipe of the dish in the image. Okay. Let's see what happens. I think it just might be a matter of adapting the prompt. So I think it's more about going to the settings, AI prompts. And now we have, so essentially from image, right? And what does the prompt say? Let's see if that's working. So the prompt say here, the system prompt says, existing recipe is empty. Okay, when extracting from images, if image contains written recipe, if it shows food only, describe the dish. And I think that's the problem. If it's unclear or not food related. Okay, that's crap. I got the error probably, and I didn't actually see the error. I have to wait here, so I have to prove the way this works. But give me the recipe of the cooked meal on the image. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. I just want to make sure that I see the error. The existing recipe is empty and it's only a little. That is another bug that I have to actually fix. Maybe I'll do that. I think it's got to do with. I think it's got to do with the fact that we are leaving some sort of limbo draft. If I do something like that, discard the draft, and now refresh the page. Now there's no draft, and I think now it should work. So let's go back here, get the omelet, and then say for the cooked dish on the image. I think now it should work. Oh man, why? Contains empty. A response was not a valid JSON format. What's going on? Okay, so let's just call back here, refresh, create recipe. Now we have nothing. Let's just the image. Maybe it works better. But I think that is the thing with the refrigerator is. So it happens when you only have ingredients, when you don't have a clear meal, and I think I just have to put that into the prompt, and that's it. I think it's as easy as that. Image upload failed. Failed to extract recipe from image response was not. I think there's something else going on here. Do I get anything? Failed. 500. Ins draft. Okay, I think I need to fix that. But I think it happens only with the image. That's just I think that's a bug, because I deployed a few new features earlier today, and I think that might have been the problem. If I just omelet for 5 people, I think that actually should work. There's 2 things to fix. So one is the prompt, and one is, I think it might be the copy paste. So I might want to do the following: save image as, and downloads omelet, and then I'm gonna try to upload it. I think it just might be the copy paste that is not working well. Like I copy pasted the image. Okay, so that works. The text one works. So we're gonna discard these. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna upload a file, and we're gonna upload the omelet. And now let's see if it's actually. I think it's just the fact that I copy pasted that. Let's get the image of the fridge, also save as image. Fridge. And yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, now it's something wrong with the image. Empty. Okay, so I think that might be. Let me switch to localhost actually. Localhost. See if I'm getting the same error here. So that's the local version that I have running here. And do the omelet thing. I'm gonna try to copy the error, so I think that it just might be these. So I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna get the LLM to fix it, and then I will actually fix the prompt as well for the free stuff. Yes. Okay, so let me just get the screenshot of that. Cool. Okay, so when I am okay. I'm gonna go to cursor right now. Basically, got 2 different sessions. One is like when uploading an image, I am getting this error after processing. That's one thing that I want to do, and another thing that I want to do is oh no, that's it. That's it. Because so let it fix these, and then while it fixes these, what I'm gonna go is I'm gonna go to ingredient piles and fix these here and say if image shows only ingredients or food in general, but not a cooked meal or recipe. Try your best to suggest a recipe using those ingredients. Or try your best. Yeah, I guess. Assuming that's what the user. Yeah, I think so. Following the guidelines of the user prompt. Okay. So I'm gonna save these. I think that is definitely gonna be the solution for that. And here it said okay. I'm enable. What? This is stupid. Oh, okay. Explanatory text instead of JSON. Sure, but I mean, okay, but it's not just no. But it's not just these, right? No, that's not the fix I want, bro. The existing recipe is empty. No, okay, roll back. So instead of JSON. No, I think this is it's response to text like JSON. Okay. Okay, that's I don't like that, but it's kind of okay. The problem though here is it might be maybe something we can actually fix. Actually, probably I'm not gonna put. Okay. So it added actually some funky thing with format. Okay, it's trying to parse. It's trying to see if it can find JSON inside the explanatory prefixes. This makes no sense. Explanatory prefixes is stupid. No, look at these. So okay, so if improve the handling differently. Do not have explanatory text matching, or try to get the JSON. If the response is not JSON, not pure JSON, then actually print the entire response. In the console. Now print the entire response in the error message so far. So simply treat it as error. We don't want all these fallbacks, all this stuff. I guess the error should say, yeah, stick to the failed to parse AI response. Spat out. So that's for sure. Now, I think the other thing that we should do is basically, if I go, I'm in production. So if I go to the AI settings and I go to the prompts, and I think that is something that I should do for all the prompts. But let's see if I can fix it in the image one. Existing recipe. Exactly. Existing recipe. I start recipe completely. I think this is basically a case of like if the image shows a recipe. Feels a little convoluted. The existing recipe is empty. Because we definitely don't want that error where. So the error was something like. This is definitely this is bugging me because this is not what it should actually say, right? So the existing recipe is empty. So I think this prompt became a little convoluted in terms of empty. Yeah, exactly, empty, right? So if it only has a title and whatnot, how your approach. If it's empty, I think I can just copy that here just in case for the empty treatment. But I might wanna actually in general just improve these. Save. So for these, I'm going to basically push to preview branch and main branch. So I just want those changes to be actually deployed, but it doesn't matter because I think that it's just a matter of fixing. It's just a matter of them being fixed in here. So if I'm here and I go to AI settings and AI prompts and I go to the image one, and I think that is basically what's happening. So is yeah, okay, now we that's specifically happening with the image, because it was getting confused. So I think what's happening is that it's getting confused because it doesn't see like unlocked in already. Right, recipe. It's just it's a prompt thing. Even if it doesn't work now, I'm gonna stop here. I think that is basically so that has already pushed main and preview. Okay, so I'm getting the error again. Prep time and servings, but lacks a title. That is the thing, right? I think it's just it's. I can fix that. I can fix that with a I can fix that with a prompt. I can definitely fix that with a. Well, I think I have to refine the whole prompt. The whole prompt is just a bit too much like if elsey, and I think it just gets confused and doesn't know how to handle it. Because now if I just like don't do this and I just in the fridge and I say pepper, lettuce, potatoes, olives, chicken, turkey, I think actually that's gonna work, because it's not getting so confused with the image here. It's like it says fine, the template, like it's kind of the existing recipe is kind of empty, but I'm like, yeah, that actually works. Yeah, that's it. It's just a combination of not understanding the image well, having an empty state on the current draft, and then getting completely confused. That was a tricky one, but it's definitely something I can fix with the prompt. I need to work on that. Cool. You're around.